Got you! You may have thought you were super fast in the show, Blurr, but I caught you. You know why? Because I've got lightning fast reflexes. Okay, I'm done. Hey guys, I'm Rich, and welcome to another Transformers action figure review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Blurr from the Transformers Generations Deluxe action figure line from Hasbro. Now Blurr here, kind of that sky blue color, and some people might be like, yeah, you know, it's not really manly. It's not manly. Arm flex. Look at the gun show. It's not exactly, but I think that the blue actually is a nice, I guess, mold breaker, color separator. I don't know what the word is, but it's a nice breakup from all of the other Autobot colors. You know, it's usually Autobots are really red and yellow and white, and then you get a blue guy. It's like, oh, look at you, Mr. I stand out in public. So overall, I really like the color. It rolls very nicely. Very nice rolling. Now, you'll probably think, if you've seen some other Transformers reviews, like, whoa, this color is kind of familiar. That's because it is familiar. This is actually a repaint and a little bit of a resculpt, a little bit of, you know, modifications from the Drift action figure, the Samurai Autobot, I guess you would call him, that was released recently, a couple months back. So very similar, you know, as far as the cars are pretty much identical. And just like underneath, there is a large weapon. For Drift, he had a very large sword. For Blurr here, he has basically like this huge rifle. It is an incredible thing, and obviously it was on there, so you can roll. The figure can roll with it, or you can keep it on. It's up to you. But we'll go ahead and take that out for right now. Overall, I really like this vehicle. You can kind of see the robot form underneath, but it's not a big deal. But it rides so low to the ground, you probably won't notice anyway. But really cool figure. I like this. Good, solid vehicle. Now, to transform him, what I like to do first is I like to go ahead and kind of release the doors, sort of. You see what I mean? Kind of like, they're released. Kind of like that. Now, I usually transform the feet of all Transformers first. So we go ahead and pop. You just kind of pull down on the back of the vehicle, and it just kind of separates nice and easy for you. Go ahead and disconnect the back right in half. Pull the back of the vehicle down. Okay, and it pops out the knee. Now here at the foot, this is a little tricky. What you need to do is you kind of pull it forward, then rotate it in a bit, kind of like so. And you're going to pull forward, and that pushes the foot down, and then you push in. Kind of get it like that. So it's a little bit of wiggling around, trying to get it right, and then you just kind of just think, yeah. It doesn't snap together, so that's one of the things, is it doesn't really click or something, so you know. Now here at the doors of the car, you're going to put the windows, just fold those in, and then you can just pull those down a bit and get those there. Disconnect the, right down the middle of the hood. Come on, disconnect, there we go. And you have to kind of unlatch it. It kind of latches, so don't just pull because you'll break it. Disconnect it, and you're like, oh no, there's Blurr's face, yee-hoo! Yeah, no, stop it. Now you're going to take the hood, and you fold it on top of the front lights, as so. Now the arms, you just pull up, back here, right where the hand is, just pull the hand up, pull down, and then just like that. That's it, pretty much like that. Actually, here, we go ahead and pull it down a bit more. And then here in the back, pull them all down and stuff, getting all the vehicle all out. Look at that, oh my gosh. Alright, and there he is transformed, just like that. It's very easy to do, and some people really like the complex Transformers. Now I would probably say the most complex Transformer of them all so far from Generations, this wave, is Dark Mount. Kind of a difficult figure, kind of like rotates and stuff a lot. This guy, not too difficult. I personally like him where they're moderate. where they're kind of in between of complex and easy, leaning more towards the easy side, if anything. But anyway, here he is. Great figure in that he has secret weapons. In both of the car doors, there is a handgun that fits into his hands. Both of them have it. Now for Drift, he had 2 swords in both of those, and it was great because he was like a samurai, so he had them with like their scabbards and stuff, and it was like awesome. But then for Blurr, he's like whipping out guns all over the place, and it's awesome. I think it's just great. It's awesome. Oh, by the way, if you didn't yet, take the top of the car right there where the windshield is, and you kind of just connect it right into the spot where the peg plugs into, and there you go. But anyway, awesome figure for the weapons. Great. The weapons are awesome. Now, to talk about articulation first before I get back into the weapons. The head, mine is kind of stuck. It rotates, and it goes up and down fine, but as far as twisting, it's a little stuck. So maybe yours will be like that. That's actually good, I think, because it kind of prolongs the life of the figure. So the shoulders are ball joint, so you can rotate them 360, and you can go in and out a little bit with them. Then right here, I guess you could say the bicep, it rotates, but also can go up and down because of the transformation, so that's even more arm articulation there. The elbow also goes up and down. The wrist can rotate, so you can articulate the hand however you want. There is no waist articulation, but the doors are on ball joints and stuff, so they can go up and down, they can rotate and everything, so you can get them however you'd like them to be. The hip is ball joint. The upper leg it rotates. The knee has a good range of articulation, and the toe has no articulation at all, but it can go up and down a bit because of the transformation. So the vehicle stands very nicely. I mean, he's standing. No problem at all with him standing. Now, as a comparison with Drift, come here. All right, here we go. With a comparison with Drift here. Go ahead and pop down his arms the right way. You can see that they're pretty much the same guy, same height and everything, same vehicle overall. But I think I end up kind of liking Blurr better, and I'm surprised. I wouldn't have really picked this color, but I like that he has the handguns, and then he also has a large rifle. Both of them are incredible figures. They both, because they're virtually the same, they're both incredible figures. I recommend you get them both if you can. They're both awesome. But the biggest difference is their faces. You can kind of see there's a bit of a difference in the face. I don't really care for Blurr's face. It seems like there's just too much going on, because he has like 4 points and then like this head camera and then all of the stuff on his face. I don't know. It just... it's okay. I like it, but I mean, it's not the greatest, I guess. I would have liked it a little more calmed down, I guess, but anyway. So, now, unlike Drift, Blurr here, take off both of his handguns. Take the rifle here, right? Take one of the handguns. Now, this is going to end up being I guess this would be the left handgun. You're going to take it, and at the front of the... well, first, go ahead and take this little thing that rotates right here, the little grip, rotate it to the left. I'd do it to the left, okay? Then you're going to take the handgun, and at the front, you're going to see these 2 little slots you can see through. See those? You're going to take the gun, and you take the 2 pegs that are kind of sticking out here, the teeth, and you're going to plug them right into there. And then the same for the right handgun. Plug them into the other side, and then it gives you, your rifle has a bipod. Is that not really awesome? So you can go ahead, pop the gun into his hand, the rifle, rotate the wrist, get the grip there, alright. There we go. Okay, and then like if you had some scenery here, you could get him propped up on something, so he has his bipod there, and it's kind of like you could make it a sniper, a long rifle, whatever you want. I like that. That is so cool that the weapons combine to make the gun even that much cooler. That is awesome. Great thing. I love that. That is so cool. And if you wanted, pop the handguns off. You are able to keep the gun on his back here, but you have to kind of move it pretty far down, so it's kind of sticking in the way a bit. And that, but if you want it on his back, you can. Actually, it's not too bad. So you can have it there. So he can be, fully duked out, ready to go. This is by far the coolest Blurr figure I've ever seen. the coolest yet. I mean, there's no other Blurr figure that could even compare to this, in my opinion. This is great. Get this guy. Solid 5 out of 5 for him. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Awesome. Great figure. I highly recommend it. Go out and get him if you find him. He's cool. He'll be so much coolness. It's not even a phrase. Into your collection. Alright guys, thank you very much. Very, very, very much for watching this review. I don't know where that came from. If you have any comments or questions about this figure, you can leave that down. Comment section below. You can post a video response. And yeah. Otherwise, you can just scream at a mountain. And I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. As soon as I hear it. But anyway. Thanks guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, being really cool. You guys are awesome. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Blurr and I are probably going to go, I don't know, pick on some ants. Because, you know, he's got a bipod. So we're going to go snipe some ants. He's going to. I'm not, because that's cruelty to animals. But he's a toy, so he can't really be sued. So that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. So anyway, guys, talk to you guys later. Peace out.